did you do your clearing? Yeah, we did that one and you are now on 0. So Marm, the pie is coming again. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, now I have Jyoti and Dayu. Okay, perfect. Let's just continue. We'll let the others keep joining on. We'll just continue to the next thing. Now, Jyoti, I want you to say once again now on the chart. We brought your heart wall. No, put your video back on.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to see you if we can. Jyoti, it's on the bottom left-hand side.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, great. So I want you to say once again, column A.
Column A.
Okay, yes, it's again column A. Now say column B.
Column B.
No. Okay, so it's in column A. So again, I want you to say odd rows. Odd rows means 1, 3, and 5. So we're going to shorten the time so we don't have to test so many things. So just say odd rows.
Odd rows.
Yes, okay. Now that means it's in 1, 3, and 5, not in 2, 4, and 6. So we automatically deleted 3 of them, okay? Now let's say row 1.
Row 1, okay.
Yes. Okay, so it's row 1, column A again. So it's the same column. So please repeat after me. Betrayal.
Betrayal.
Yes. Say forlorn.
Forlorn.
Yes. Say lost.
Lost.
No. Okay. So I'm just going to recheck if her testing is in the clear because we went off camera and we came back. So body in the clear, aura in the clear, circuits in the clear, body telling the truth. Okay, so she's ready. Testing in the clear. Testing is fine. Okay, so we have betrayal and forlorn. So betrayal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10. Forlorn is 1, 2, 3 out of 10. Okay, so let's do betrayal first. I want you to take your magnet and swipe it 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Okay, so just go clearing betrayal, clearing
betrayal.
And try and see if you can buy a magnet, you know, in the future for next time if we continue doing this.
Yes.
All right. So betrayal is now 1 out of 10, 2. It's still a 2, so we need to do some more, okay? So that means this is deep stuff. So once again, keep doing it, keep doing some more until we clear it. And really put the intention, God, please take this away from me now. I don't want to live with betrayal or feelings of betrayal anymore. I want to let it go. You have to be willing that I don't want to keep this mental thought process. I don't want to keep these emotions anymore. But when you have that deep-seated desire to let go of negative emotion, then it will go, okay? But if you want to hang on, then it won't go. So that's up to you. You have to make that choice. I don't want to hold on to these emotions anymore. Okay, let me test again. Betrayal is 0, 1. Now it's cleared. You see the difference between when you're doing it mindlessly and when you do it with a deep desire? It's a very different thing, you know.
Yes.
And you
and
keep doing
my pain has gone. My pain has gone now.
Pain was there and pain went away. No, yeah, it shows up in the body. I'm telling you. My patients report so many things, and pain moves also. Sometimes it's in one place, then the pain moves to another, then we clear something else, and that moves, and then finally everything goes away, you know.
Yeah.
So, the mind and body are all interconnected, and this is a very good demonstration for us to see that the mind and body are interconnected. So I'm glad that we had a chance to show them. So let's clear the next one. Forlorn was 3 out of 10. So I want you to just imagine you have your magnet, and we're going to do it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if this is ancestral. This is ancestral. No. Okay, before you clear, this is ancestral. This is ancestral. This is not yours. Okay. So we're going to test. And how about betrayal is ancestral? Both of them are ancestral. Betrayal. So let me see if it's on your mother's side or father's side. This is on your mother's side, father's side. So this is on your mother's side, and it's 1 generation, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 generations back. So that means not your mother, not the grandmother, not her mother, but the mother of that person. So 4 generations up. So let me see if it's male or female. This is a male, this is a female. So it's not even mother. It's like your great grandfather, okay? So 4 generations ago, there was something that happened in the life of your great grandfather, and he was feeling betrayal and betrayal and forlorn. So we've cleared the betrayal. Now we're going to clear the forlorn. So I want you, when it's ancestral, I want you to do it 15, 16 times, okay? At least that many times, because it's deep. We want to really clear it. So now let's clear forlorn. You know what forlorn means?
Forlorn? No, Didi. No, I was just about to check in Google. No.
No. Forlorn means... It's not just lonely. It just means that, you know, when you break up with somebody, let's say that you're dating somebody and then you break up with somebody, you're completely feeling like you don't belong anywhere anymore. You know, it's the sense of not having any belonging. Not just loneliness, but just a sense of disconnectedness, you know? That's what forlorn is. Okay, so that means very deep emotions, you know, we're clearing. And it was in your great-grandfather's heart or small intestine, but it sounds to me that since it is a betrayal, it's probably in his heart. So it affected his heart meridian, and it's affecting your heart meridian also. Okay, so let's clear this. Okay, so clearing forlorn 15 times. Okay, and when we finish this, then I'm going to muscle test your heart wall and see how big it is now. Keep doing it. Okay, you can stop now. Let me test it now. So forlorn is 1. It's 1. It's 1. Little bit more. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more clearing, Jyoti. It's 1 out of 10. It was quite high. We just want to make sure we clear it down to 0. And you might find energy moving in your body. You might find you take a deep breath or a sigh. You're going to feel some sign of release. 0, 1. Okay, it's a 0 now. Okay, it's cleared. Okay, so we did 3 or 4 emotions. Some were your own. And you feel thirsty also, right? When you do this, you feel like your body needs more water. Because believe me, you are flushing out a lot of toxicity from your body. This is a lot of emotional toxicity, and you need to drink a lot of water to flush out whatever needs to leave. Okay, because it's leaving on many layers. It's leaving on many levels. It's going to leave on the physical level as well. It's going to leave on the subtle body as well. Okay, so we started with a heart wall of 31. Now let's see how much your heart wall is. Your heart wall is 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Okay, it's 26 now. Okay, so we brought it down from 31 to 26. So you'll come down 5 feet during this process of healing, which is fantastic, you know. And so we can do another session. Generally, I find it takes about 1 hour to clean about 10 feet of heart wall. Okay, so in about 3 hours, you can be totally clean and come to that place of love all. You know, so if you decide to do that, you can, you know, set up some time with me and we can continue doing this. And now I would like to stop the process, the demonstration. And how are you feeling now? Do you feel any different from, well, you said you had some shift in your pain, came up and then it went away?
Went away. Feeling very light, like this part was very light now.
Okay,
Only
great.
I'm feeling
So
thirsty.
you also
I finished
notice.
my water. I have to go there and get. Yeah.
Okay, you go ahead and get more water, and I'm going to take questions from the other people, because so this
Yeah.
is psych kinesiology, which you are doing. And then there are more applications of this. We can test nutrition, we can test allergies, and so on. In future sessions, I'll go into more detail. We can test for cleansing the body, Bach flower, homeopathy, essential oils. You can test for everything, chakra balancing. Various different kinds of testing can be done. So now, can you unmute everybody, Marm, and let them ask questions? If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask at this time. And Marm, can you please end this video and start a new one? Let's keep the questions separate. In case somebody wants to ask something a little bit, we don't want to put it publicly. So, and let everyone be unmuted. Okay? Okay, so let's see, we have Deepa, Shubhangi. I think everyone is still muted. Can we unmute them, Pooja? Anyone has any questions about the applied kinesiology? Hi,
No, it
Neha.
was,
Nice to see you.
hi.
Nice,
It was
nice to
first
actually.
experience and amazing to see. It was nice.
It's amazing, isn't it? You have no idea how much satisfaction there is in doing this kind of work, because, you're changing lives of people. I had one patient. She said to me that she used to be in reaction to her in-laws. And this one time after doing she brought her heart wall from 80 to 67 in her first session. And then she brought it from 67 to 0. And when she brought it down to 0, I think she said she went for the summer to visit her in-laws, and she said it didn't bother her anymore. The things that used to bother her just didn't bother her. And actually, I had one other patient. She said, Dayu, I have an aunt who's coming to visit me this evening. And I'm so scared. I haven't seen her since I was married. Okay, and she said that was like 20 years ago. And she said that I feel so much anger towards her. And I said, okay, I was in the swimming pool at that time. And then I said, let me finish my swim. I'll sit in the car. I'll do it on priority. And I will work with you. So that's when I made that video, A Tip for Peace. That first video on emotion codes that I made. And I said, okay, so just then I was showing how to clear this. I said, okay, you can clear this for your anger. And she said she used that, and she said, you won't believe it. I spent 2 weeks with my aunt, and we had the best time. She said, I got to know her deeply. She got to know me better. And 2.5 weeks, and when we left, we were just hugging like we were old friends, So you can clear away a lot of layers of defensiveness, because when something bad happens to us or happens to our grandfather or great-grandfather or grandmother or great-grandmother on mother's side or father's side, nana, nani, dada, dadi, whoever, that family history is still in the cells of our body. It's in our DNA. They say, the sins of the father will come to the son. So the karma has to be cleared. The family karma has to be cleared. The country karma has to be cleared. The world karma has to be cleared. You see what I mean? We have collective karma also. We have karma of our family. We have individual karma. We have karma of our country, karma of the world, karma of how we've treated animals. See how the animals are roaming the streets now and the humans are locked up inside. So, there has to be balance.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah.
There has to be balance in life, right? Okay. Any other comments or questions from anybody else? Pooja,
this was
Bharti.
amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. I saw first time this. I was
Bharti, you're finding it unusual, no? I'm telling you, the day that I finished doing this I was with my Guruji, and he blessed some prasad. I was giving it to everybody. I had some conflict with some people from 1 year before, and even those people were saying that you're looking so good today, and everything. Even people who never spoke to me before were just stopping me in the bathroom and saying, you're glowing, you're looking so good, what's the matter, Everything changes
Inner
because
beauty.
your heart becomes open. This is what we call soul realization. You know how Master says, our Guruji, Sant Rajendra Singh Ji Maharaj, he says that there are two levels of God. There's soul realization and God realization, right? Soul realization means recognizing that I am soul, that I am not this body. So when you are soul, the soul is full of the love and light of God and only knows love, and it only knows bliss. It does not know anger. It does not know fear. It does not know all of this garbage. This is garbage. This whole chart.
Yeah,
This whole chart is the garbage.
Yeah.
This is the garbage of Kal. This is a trap by Kal set up so that our mind will get trapped in these negative emotions, and then we will act and react and respond and react to the other people in our lives, and we will not go back. We will not go back to our home with in reunion with the Creator, okay? But we will stay stuck, create more karma and more karma and more karma on this planet or any other physical planet, right? But we'll keep coming back to the lower three worlds. And this is the trap of the mind. This is the trap of the emotions. This whole chart is negativity. Everything. It's a lie. So what we are doing is we are clearing away the lies. These are not truth. These are lies. It's how we protect ourselves. When we feel unsafe, we need, I felt abandoned. Now I'm never going to go near somebody like that again. Okay? I felt betrayed. Now I'll never have a relationship again. These are lies. You see, this is how we have the protection. But when we remove the need to be protected like this, then we are coming from a place of love and coming from a place of courage. And when we come from that place of courage and self-acceptance, and self-love, then the way that we learn to love ourselves, we can love others also and realize and recognize the same fears we have are the same fears that others also have. The same angers we have are the same angers that they have. And you know how our Guruji says that in the Genome Project, it was shown that more than 99% we are the same. Our genes are the same. More than 99%. In fact, it's like 99.9%. Only 0.1% is different. So if we're all the same, what are we fighting over? There was this king called Akbar. He used to fight so many fights with other, countries and other people. And then later in his life, he realized his mistake. And then he started giving alms to the needy people and poor people. And he repented for what he had done, And I don't know if it was him or another king who had his hands outside. He said, make sure to put my hands outside the coffin to show I went empty-handed. I didn't take anything with me. But what do we take with us? We take with us the healing work that we do. Nothing, but the healing that you do, if you change and you start living from an open heart, that you will take, that sanskar you will take into the next lifetime with you. So this, what we are doing, clearing the emotion codes, is permanent work. This is not just temporary. Okay, if you have another lifetime, this will go with you. This healing, you're going to come from a higher place of consciousness by having done this work. Okay, so whether you learn to do the kinesiology, applied kinesiology by yourself, or you learn from me, you learn from anyone else, or you watch videos on YouTube, I highly recommend use applied kinesiology as a way of checking what your intuition is telling you. It is the same thing. Say what your intuition. Honestly, I have used it as GPS also. Sometimes I don't have GPS working and I say left turn karna, right turn karna, like left or right, and you know what's going on. You can muscle test. Shall I turn left or right? Through the muscle testing, and I arrive at the right place, I'm telling you, it's excellent for decision making. If you don't know, should I go to the doctor or should I go to the homeopath? Then you can muscle test. Okay. Is my husband coming home tonight? Should I cook dinner or should I just watch TV? You can muscle test. Sometimes you don't know things, you can use this method to clear yourself before you sit for meditation.
It is kind of magical therapy, Didi.
This is called emotion codes. Yeah, it's called Emotion Codes. And as a Kalos Health Facilitator, if you send me your email address, I'll send you information. What do I do? What is a Kalos Health Facilitator? Exactly what do we do? How we work? We don't work just on emotions. We work on nutrition. We work on allergies. We work on cleansing the body, liver cleanse, kidney cleanse, detox. It's so deep, you know, we work on so many different levels. We work on, one patient will come with, let's say, a problem, and the second patient comes with the same problem. One patient, I will tell him, go pray more and do more exercise. And another patient, we will work with clearing the emotion codes, and we'll work on cleansing the kidneys. So the cause is different. The problem is the same, but the cause is different. So we work at the level of cause. This is what we do. And emotion codes and body codes is doing something very similar to what we do as a Kalos Health Facilitator. We work on the 10 priorities: structural, nutritional, emotional, electrical, exercise and rest, cleanse, Bach flowers, chakras, spiritual, and reactive. So these are 10 different priorities. And this is just the Kalos work I've done. Apart from that, I'm also a CranioSacral therapist, and I'm also an Allergy Antidotes practitioner. I've learned Ask and Receive, EFT, TAT, and I have created so many of my own protocols also, like QI protocol and so on. So in the end, this is like, for those of you who are satsangis, this is like doing the diary. This is like clearing your deep level of karma and clearing away the garbage so that you can sit and meditate and go home closer to God. And really, if you ask God for results in your life, then He will send somebody like me into your life to help clean it up.
And Didi, by the way, Bharti Didi, I know her from 30 years. She is loving, sweetheart lady. She is full of love. And Pooja, Neha ji. So we really have a very loving group with us. Really. Very positive. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, great. Excellent. Anybody else have any other questions before we go? What time is it, by the way? Pooja has...
No, I think 7:10 in Bahrain.
No,
it's 9:30. So Michael's... Okay.
9:30
Michael's talk has already started. Okay. If nobody has any other questions...
No, I'm not going to attend that. No, I'm not going to attend that now.
Oh, you're not going to attend. Okay.
No.
Okay, in any case, if you have any more questions, I'm here for a few more minutes. So this was, so far I have shown you how to do muscle testing with another patient. I have taught you how, I've explained about biokinesiology, I've explained about edukinesiology, I've explained about psych kinesiology, and this was, we can go deeper also. We can see exactly what happened when I'm working with somebody and it's their own issue. Then we can do what's called like a Kalos process, in which I can go back and see, for example, I'll just give you an example. Somebody comes and they have cancer, okay? Then you find that they feel, oh, my spouse doesn't love me. Okay, let's see how far back it goes. So through the muscle testing, what is the age capacity? So less than, let's say the person is 50 years old. So less than 50, yes. Less than 40, yes. Less than 30, less than, and we go back and find that it's when the person was 3 years old. So what happened when you were 3 years old? Okay, my dad picked me up. I was crossing the street and a car was coming, and my dad pulled me by the hand, and he saved me from the car, and he slapped me so hard. He said, "Don't you ever do that again." And from that day, I believed that my father doesn't love me. And today, I feel my spouse doesn't love me for the same reason. Okay? Because they raise their voice at me, or they do this, or they do that. It's a belief system. You understand? So when he, as a cancer patient, clears the belief that I am not loved because I'm not good enough, or there's something wrong with me, when he clears that belief system, he's making himself strong to fight the cancer also, and the cancer cannot stay in his body. Once he's in a positive state, even the cancer won't be able to stay. So you have to heal the emotional cause of whatever is the physical problem. also. You see? So this is what I do. I work with the cause, whatever the cause is, whatever they need to do. So that's why, okay, I'm doing the vegetarian cuisine. That's my seva. But this is the work that I really do, and this is the work I enjoy doing, and I work with people all over the world. And even after 30 years, I get emails, I get phone calls. People call me up and say, Dayu, do you remember you worked with me 20 years ago or 15 years ago or whatever? And I'm like, wow. And they say, I'm so grateful, and look how much my life has changed since then, So this is deep transformational work, very, very deep transformational work, very powerful and very helpful and very useful. Huh? Yeah, how much time I spent studying, and in order for me to get my license as a naturopath, I needed to have 1,000 hours of practice, So after all the studying, I needed to show that much. It's like, in Canada, I used to give insurance receipts as a naturopath, and because in Canada, they have insurance for naturopathy, for massage, for various other things. People can get the money back from the insurance. But I think USA, it's different. USA, they don't have that, So, but I still work with people on WhatsApp. I work on video conferencing, FaceTime, whatever. So if this is something that you think that you can benefit from, then you can work on it yourself. And if you have someone else, like a spouse or a child or someone else, we can work surrogately. We can take permission from the higher self, and we can work surrogately on other members of your family also, if they need it, So these are all these are some of the tools. And now, from now on, I think I'm going to do only one class for veg cuisine, and one class is going to be about holistic health every week. Would you like that? Would you like a little bit more?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Yeah, I don't think we need
ma'am.
to do so much on food, We can do once a week on food and once a week on holistic health, okay? And in the meantime, if anybody would like to do this heart wall clearing, you can write to me privately, and we can set up some private sessions, okay?
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. Anybody else?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
great.
Thank you. We really
Bye,
enjoyed.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
so much,
Dayuji.
everyone.
Thank you.
And thank you to our host. Thank you so much for him. Yeah. Mark.
Yeah.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you
I'll end
so
the
much.
session. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.